do, what it do? This is your boy KQKC Boxing Network. And I just had to talk about the fight Saturday. Now, I will have my live stream. And I will be on the same time as usual tomorrow. We will be getting into all these fights in depth. And we're also going to go into the fights, the fighters that had a lot to say. I mean, we're talking about Devin Haney. We are talking about Ryan Garcia. We are talking about Gervonta Tank Davis. We are even talking about Teddy Atlas. But right now, we're going to talk about Teofimo Lopez and Sandor Martin. The takeover is starting to look like a fake over. Now, one of my great fighters will say that Top Rank does this all the time. What they do is make they prospect, contender, look good all the way, look like fire. But at the end of the story, at the end of the road, or halfway in the middle of the road, or even before you get on the highway, then you start looking like trash. And that's what Teofimo Lopez was looking like a Saturday night. First of all, before I go any goddamn further, hit that like button. Hit the like button. I don't do a lot of videos, so do me that favor. But I will be doing more coming 2023. This soon to be 56-year-old man gonna bring that goddamn smoke. So please comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. Now, when you talk the talk, you must walk the walk. Sure, you want to fight Josh Taylor, reach the pro grade, but you don't want to fight him now because you think you look bad Saturday night. You might just get knocked the fuck out. Now, of course, what Lopez was doing to Sandor Martin was trying to force the fight. Knock down the jab. Not with just an open glove, but knock down the jab with a fist. But Sandor Martin used his feet. And he had great footwork. Now, somebody, anybody, except his daddy, show him how to cut off the ring. Show him how to jab in and come behind the jab. Boxing 101. Everything works behind the jab. And this nigga wasn't using it. Now, what about the takeover? Well, the takeover was a makeover. Then it ended up being a fake over at the end. Teddy Atlas, we will go over that tomorrow. He had a lot to say. Ryan Garcia had a lot to say. Can anybody spell robbery? Top Rank is good at that. They are very good at that. They make you up, build you up. The next thing you know, you in there with tough competition. You might not know it till you step in that ring. That's what it's all about. But no, Teofimo Lopez always want to say of this or that, but don't back it up. Now, I get it. KQ, get it, baby. You got to talk that trash. You got to tell them what you're going to do to them. You're going to try to make them scared of you before you even get in the ring. Well, I got news for you, because T.O. did say that. I fear, these guys fear me before we even get in the ring. No, they don't. They think about what they can exploit from you. One is your mind. Sandor Martin was frustrating you. He got all in your damn head. Now, one thing I will say, Floyd Mayweather will intimidate a lot of fighters, but he also backs it up. Where was your back up? Oh, I'm sorry. You went in the corner with none other than Lopez Sr. That's just like, oh, I got a broken leg, so I'm going to go to the marathon and try to run it out. It don't make no sense. There's nothing wrong, and I told my chat this, there's nothing wrong with bringing in somebody to start your ass off from scratch, and then, and only then, maybe you can find a different way and make something out of yourself or what's left of your career. Now, we see your back flips. Now, that means that you what? You somewhat athletic. Use that against your opponent. Don't go jumping in on the right side and trying to throw with a left hand. Sandor Martin fought on the back foot the whole fight. And then reality set in on Lopez when he found out that he doesn't look so good. So nobody can give him all the highs, the praise, the lows. That's why he turned around and talked to Senior. Man, do I really still have it? And of course, Senior, always looking out for his boy. Through the good times and the bad. And you always supposed to ride with your son. But also, you're supposed to tell your son the truth. You don't want your son going out there looking like an ass. Say, no, son. No, son, you look good in the first round, but the other rounds, you got to tighten up. You got to stop being so anxious and looking for the knockout. You got to take your time and download that data and see what he's bringing. Every time you jump in, Sandor Martin will spin out and leave your ass between the ropes. And then, occasionally, I counter your ass. So, there you go. The takeover is no more. Let me put it this way. I'm going to rephrase that. Because I am a man. I can't admit when I'm wrong. The takeover is in hiatus right now. It is hiding right now. It might peep its head back up later on in the year. But not with Josh Taylor. Oh, hell no. And not with Regis Prograde. Hell no. You better wake yourself up, son. And just like the rest of the prospects over at Top Rank. Just because you've been filled or been filled with fighters that you go against that's in the C-level category, that doesn't make you a better fighter. Every time you step out there, you should be fighting better and better and better competition. Inch by inch and step by step. That's what you should be doing. That's how you should do it. But no, everybody looking for the fast track, for the fast almighty dollar. Something like what Terrence Crawford did with Al Heyman. He thought he was going to get a blank check because PBC got the money. Whoa, was you wrong? And just a side note, if your ass don't do good at the number in the box office, which you don't care because you already got paid, and I still don't understand why BLK Prime will pay a guy that much money and he don't bring any dollars in. He don't bring any revenue in. Hello. You better watch it. You better watch out. And you better not cry. You better watch out because KQ is telling your ass why. Now, of course, you're not going to mention Earl Spence. Because you're not going to fight Jermell Charlo without fighting Earl Spence first. Remember, if your memory can go back that far. Once again, Jermell Charlo is with Al Heyman. Earl Spence is with Al Heyman / PBC. Why the hell will he let you fight his middleweight or junior middleweight and you haven't fought the best in the welterweight division? Don't give me I'm pound for pound the best in the world. That shit is political. You can't even sell. If you're the best in the world, everybody be in droves, outside with speakers, outside with a big jumbotrons, trying to see what's going on. But you're not big. You're not even big in our hometown. And I told you, and I told my subscribers, if you do not do well, you'll be my intro for 5 motherfucking days. Now, getting back at the subject at hand. Sometimes we all make mistakes. We all take great aim at the lesser fighter. Sometimes we showboat like Keyshawn Davis, which I don't like until you get the fight under control. Other words, in the championship rounds. Other words, way ahead on the scorecards. But don't forget, I've seen this happen before. At the age of 56, which I will be next month on the 18th, I have seen them all. I have seen the Hulk. I've seen Aaron Pryor. I've seen when you ahead, and then next thing you know, you get knocked out, a.k.a. Chico Corrales. So don't tell me. You take care of business. You clean your plate. You stop playing with your food, son. Your trainer should have told you that. Bernie the Boxer. He should have told Keyshawn Davis that also. Now, once again, Top Rank, I can't knock them too much because they did have great performances. The real Big Baby, no joke. The real Big Baby will be champion. The real Big Baby. He saw red once he got hit by Forrest. And I'm going to leave you with this note. He was the first heavyweight that ever stopped Forrest. That is something to say. Now, in closing, KQKC will be live today at 11 o'clock p.m. a.m. Central Time. We will be discussing these and other matters. Yes, other matters. Yes, also the Bud Crawford fight. The one that he didn't mention, Earl Spence. The one that said he wants to fight on a regular basis at the age of motherfucking 35. It's not going to happen. Stop trying to cap us. Stop trying to sell a bunch of bills of goods. Now, we're a little bit smarter than that now. Now, I can see 4 years, 5 years ago. But now we're learning behind the scene of the sport of boxing. Thanks to my good buddy, Ronnie Shields. Thanks to my good buddy, my man, Samson, from Samson Promotion. That's right. So, OKQKC, I know a little bit about a little bit something. So, again, in closing, make sure you tune in. I got much more. I got what Haney said. I got what Ryan said. We're going to talk about what Tank said. And yes, we will talk about what none other than Teddy Atlas said. So there you go. Listen, understand, and be content when I come on today. It's very important. Why? Because this is the future of boxing. What you seen last night. Now, I will touch on this before I close. Shout out to Dante Boxing Nation. David Haney said, well, George Kambosos pretty much messed up Teofimo Lopez. And I agree. And I'm on the same page as Dante Boxing Nation. I agree to a certain extent. But yes, he did mess him up. But he also exposed him. You see, Kambosos exposed him. And Sandor Martin exposed him more. Maybe I just say some upstairs and some downstairs. Because Sandor Martin had him missing all day long. Matter of fact, Sandor Martin could have a stool and sit down and just let Teo fight the air. Because that's all he was doing anyway. Get rid of your father, son. If he love you as a son, like you say, he will still love you whatever choice you make. So, with that, I'm KQKC Boxing Network. And I want to say, I have to say, shout out and congratulations to Sandor Martin. Yeah, I don't want to hear that shit. Yes, I know he lost, but he won in my book. At least, I would say at least, it should have been a draw. But like I said, and like my great brother Kwame Brown always said, they got a little home cooking, baby. It wasn't mama's cooking, but it was home cooking. We're going to talk about Eddie Hearn. Well, he had the nerve to complain about the referee and how the judges got it wrong. When your guy was rabbit punching, shouldering, everything else, oh, we're going to have a show today. You need to show up and show the fuck out and ask all the questions you want. Because KQKC is here to answer the question. Because I was on the call. I seen every point that was scored. Now, of course, when you up to speed and when you're trying to call blow by blow and play by play, you're going to miss some. But I guarantee you, you're going to score and see some also. I will say 90% of the time, I am accurate. So, once again, I am KQKC Boxing Network. I don't want to get into it deep because I do have a show to do. And I have things to talk about. So I need for you to show up. I need for you to share this video. This is very important today, this show. Because we are at the end of the year and we don't want no more shenanigans in the sport of boxing. We don't want no one else with that damn O running around trying to find out how to get out your fight with a mandatory. We want to see the franchise belt get thrown in the garbage. That's what we want to see. So with that, I thank you. I thank you for your time. I thank you for your patience. But once again, I don't ask for much. Only thing I ask for you, hit the like button. Send a comment down below. Because I need to know. I need to know. And you are my base. You are my fellow family members. If anybody can't tell you the truth, they can. So family members, hit the comment section. Tell me what you think. Tell me, did I hit it on the money? Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, explain it to me. I am a man. I would be a 56-year-old man. I could have changed your goddamn diapers. But I need to know. I'm trying to build this channel up and another channel to start in January. I'm trying to get going. So with that, that's all I have. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to Black Media's Row. And shout out to all the winners Saturday night. And don't forget, we got Monster in New Way coming on Tuesday morning, baby. I'm talking about early Tuesday morning, baby. So, with that, I am out of here. Wow, wow, wow. And take it easy and keep your head on the swivel. Peace.